Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. We have seen a lot of absurd overreactions to people losing in Dead by Daylight. We've seen people harassing each other, insulting each other, falsely reporting each other for things that aren't even reportable, or maybe even lying when they report people for things that they didn't even do in the match. But what about fabricating grooming allegations against somebody, all because they lost in a match of Dead by Daylight? Have we seen that before? Surely nobody would do that, right? A content creator by the name of Bleak has really been enjoying the new killer, the Dark Lord or Dracula, to the point where he has been grinding to try to get him to P100 as fast as possible. And honestly, he might be the first to ever do it. He's getting pretty close. I want to say he's close to P70, might even be past P70 at this point. He's been having groups of friends come in and bring blood point offerings to help him get there as well. So he is just really grinding because he loves the killer so much. And he also has been posting a lot of really fun clips on Twitter of him getting some satisfying hits with the Hellfire attack. Here's a look at some of those clips. So during this Dracula grind, he ended up going against another Dead by Daylight streamer by the name of Imagine JW and his Survive with Friends. And he got a 2K in the match, and even though two of them escaped, they were not happy at all in the endgame chat. They start off by calling him a typical trash racist killer, because I guess he tunneled the Claudette at some point in the match. They also started spamming a bunch of political stuff in the endgame chat for some reason, like F Kamala Harris and Trump 2024. Now, when things really start to go off the rails is when they start accusing him of grooming a 15-year-old boy. This comes out of nowhere. They start spamming it, calling him a groomer, and Bleak is constantly asking, what is happening? What are you talking about? Who's a groomer? What is going on? Nobody's going to jail. He's just completely baffled. You would think that the endgame chat is where all this nonsense stopped, but no. Imagine JW went on Twitter with a supposed Discord screenshot stating, "Just got off a call with the victim Bleak groomed. He finally sent me proof. I need to expose this pedophile. Warning, content is sensitive 18 plus." After JW posted this supposed screenshot, people were very quick to point out that this was very obviously photoshopped, including Bleak himself. It is baffling how badly this screenshot is photoshopped. You can clearly see, just like Bleak pointed out, that the profile picture used for Bleak shows the little invisible symbol, the little red symbol in the bottom corner, but only for the top like 4 profile pictures, and then that goes away. But that's not where that even shows up. For those of you who don't know, in Discord, that shows up at the top where you can see that it says Bleak is online with that green icon. That's where that invisible icon would show up, not in the messages next to the profile picture. JW received a ton of backlash from these false allegations, and rightfully so. That is such an incredibly fucked up thing to do to somebody, and over losing a match of DBD, of all reasons to do it. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more embarrassing for JW, they deactivated their entire Twitter account. Speaking of embarrassing, can we just talk about the fact that JW had to roleplay this entire scenario with the grooming allegations? Like, JW had to either pretend to be the person interested in a 15-year-old boy, or he had to play the part of the 15-year-old boy, and one of JW's friends, I assume, was playing the part of the supposed groomer. I mean, I just could not imagine role-playing that just for the sake of trying to falsely accuse somebody else of that. That is insane. That is wild. If you're wondering why I didn't blur out JW's name in this video, because that's what I normally do with the shitty people that I talk about in my videos, it's because they deactivated their Twitter account anyway, and they haven't been live on their Twitch in almost a year, so I didn't really see a need to blur out the name because they're like gone, they disappeared. I don't know if they'll ever come back. Hopefully not. They certainly shouldn't. It's also worth pointing out that this isn't the first time JW has been a giant piece of shit. Apparently they have a track record of just being awful. One example is they joined a charity tournament where the charity was in support of the LGBT community, and they joined the tournament and just slugged everybody on the ground and bled everybody out to mess with them, and then they obviously got disqualified. And in response to that, JW tweeted saying that they couldn't handle me, and if you're gonna make a charity event, make it towards something that actually matters in society. Yeah, just not a good, pleasant person. I think it's probably for the best that they have now embarrassed themselves into the shadow realm. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's DBD drama. Please make sure you guys go show some love to Bleak and check him out on his journey to P100 Dracula. I think that he might be the first to ever do it, and that's pretty cool. He's also just very cracked at the game and entertaining to watch, so go check him out. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, if you lose a match of Dead by Daylight, everything is gonna be okay. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.